Introducing first in the corner to my right, accompanied ringside by his bad, bad girl, Penelope Ford. She represents from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Bad Boy.
Get him right, Rex!
Grapple, fuck Joe. His opponent directly in front of me from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 192 pounds, Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams.
Denver, Colorado, going to be calling the match alongside Jonathan Gresham. Gresham, you've had your hands full with Joey Janela over the past couple of months. The issue starting here when you came to the aid of David Starr after an incredible match against Eddie Edwards. He tried to suffocate him with a plastic shopping bag.
Well, Colorado, that's where you're wrong. I didn't come to save David Starr. I came to save pro wrestling. This man is just disrespecting the sport, to be honest. Now he wants to sit around and call himself Grapple Fuck Joe. It's a joke. But enough about that. I'm just going to call this match.
Hey, man, you let loose. No filter, man. Anything you want to say, go for it. But he's saying that Johnny Saint, one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots, taught him this. That is pretty disrespectful. And you know wrestlers like yourself, like David Starr, like Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, that are trying to push professional wrestling forward in 2016.
And you got stuff like this right here where Janela's just not taking this serious at all.
But he's going to leave himself open for somebody like Hot Sauce Tracy Williams to do something like that, drop an elbow on his head, drop a kick in his ribs.
This is exactly what needs to be done. Janela needs his ass beat. I just feel bad that I didn't go into that match with that in mind.
But the intangible in Joey Janela's corner, the bad, bad girl, she played a heavy role in your match against Joey last month at Midas Touch. What do you think it's going to take with, hindsight's 2020? What do you think Hot Sauce Tracy Williams is going to have to do to not only neutralize Joey Janela, but also his girlfriend?
I think somebody's going to have to put her on her ass, plain and simple. That's all that needs to be done. She's to learn her place. She's not a wrestler. She's eye candy. She needs to continue being on the side of the ring.
He's not a wrestler. He himself has said that he's never been professionally trained.
But there's a lot of greats that haven't been professionally trained. Am I right? Can you name a few?
I could, but I don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, somebody like Lightning Mike Quackenbush for years went without formal training. I mean, he has been able to make great contributions, but he also didn't make professional wrestling a mockery.
That is true. I think Janela looks a bit gassed here. Or is it just me?
I don't know. He was joking that he was getting ready for a Hoss division. I mean, he's had more than a month now to get in shape for this match, and it doesn't seem like he's really been spending too much time either in a wrestling ring training or in a gym working on his conditioning.
Inside cradle floating into what looked like a crossface. Duck to chop, tilt-a-whirl position, into an ankle lock, also right into a crossface hold. Sloppy, but he got it.
Are you surprised to see that?
The sloppiness, no. Him getting it, yes. Kick to the gut by Janela for the Irish Rip. Swerve under.
What the hell kind of a suplex was that?
Capture arm suplex. That's what that was.
Don't see too many of those. Of course, that very same card that Joey Janela tried to end the life of David Starr, you also had an incredible match against Hot Sauce Tracy Williams.
Hot Sauce is one of those guys that that's just a student of the game. I respect what he does. I respect the way that he goes into different things. Look at, simply put, right here. A variation of an octopus stretch. Putting the torque on that right arm and applying it also to the chin.
Joey's breathing heavy, and all I can think, John, is where's Penelope?
Russian leg sweep into a grounded octopus stretch. Oh, what a chop. Right to that tit.
So is it safe to say that you think that some of his antics, maybe including and not limited to his match against Zandig, is not something that's good for professional wrestling?
You know, I don't necessarily like deathmatch wrestling, but it exists. I've had to do a deathmatch myself recently. It's something I would not ever want to do again. Janela seems to excel at it. Everybody deserves an opportunity in the business. Powerful Euro from Janela. Putting Tracy down, I don't think he was expecting that.
I mean, there's a difference between... I'll tell you, if there's one person that hated Joey Janela, it was Biff Busick.
Moonsault to his feet. Oh, it could have popped a Pinella tendon there, or is Joey?
I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it for a bit.
Me either.
He's saying his ankle, he was favoring his knee. He can't even get his own story straight.
And Penelope's coming in the ring. Referee not singing it. What's happening here?
Ooh, I don't know if she caught him with the elbow or the back of her head.
Doesn't matter. It affected hot sauce. For Joey to get in there with a front kick to the face. Good kick out. Good. Yeah, somebody's going to put her on her ass for real soon. We got hot sauce in trouble here. Knife edge chop. Janela getting a little full of himself.
Are you surprised to see these fans respond to Joey Janela the way that they do?
You have some deathmatch fans in here, so of course, you know, people are going to like him. Irish whip into a back elbow.
Do you think that Joey Janela is talented?
Yes, I think he's talented. I will say that. I think his attitude toward professional wrestling is garbage, though. He doesn't respect the sport.
Well, I remember going a month back, you know what I mean? We had that conversation about how when you broke into wrestling, you wanted to travel the world because you felt like that was the right path to go about proving yourself as a professional wrestler, building your reputation, learning from the best in the world.
And Joey Janela for the last 10 years have been jumping off of buildings and doing garbage wrestling. And now wants to try to smother people in the ring with Kroger grocery bags. Tracy Williams having a hard time here. Capture into a backbreaker, into a German suplex. The tides have turned.
Look at the welts forming all up and down the body of Joey Janela.
Running clothesline. Into an arch whip. Another clothesline. Brain buster. That could be it. One. Kick out by Janela.
Here we go again. Eject her.
This is becoming too much. She's got to go. Let's go, referee. Put her out of here.
I certainly know that hot sauce is not one to cross the line.
What's this? Switcheroo. Janela's over the top. Do we see a dive here? Very unlikely.
But this is a mistake on hot. You know, I understand being frustrated, but this is a mistake on hot sauce. He needs to get back in the ring where he's at an advantage, because being on the outside, this is the chaos that favors Joey Janela.
This is what Joey Janela wants. Hip toss onto the apron. Hot sauce going to the top. What's his maneuver from up here? Body splash. 1, 2. Kick out from Janela. You can see Penelope getting ready to jump in again. Hot sauce, you got to capitalize, man. I'm not familiar with Hot Sauce's signature maneuver. What's his finisher here?
You're putting me on the spot right here. I'm drawing a blank. I think we're pretty close to match 20 for the day. know that he likes to utilize that half-hatch suplex sometimes into a brainbuster variation. I also know that he does utilize a submission hold somewhat similar to Sasha Banks' bank statement, kind of a neck crank.
He could be going for this big body splash here. Rolling through. Lariat looks like. Super kick. Lariat. Nice sequence. And we can only roll over and get that pin.
Hot Sauce hit him so hard that Joey Janela, full rotation. He can't be pinned from that position. Hot Sauce is going to have to exert a little bit more energy to get him on his back.
I think the crowd is chanting for both of these men here. Ooh, forearm trade-off, overhand chop, a slap, kick to the stomach, power bomb here.
Oh, maybe looking for a pile driver. You know, going back to your question, that's one thing about Hot Sauce, is you never know what he's going to do to try and finish off an opponent. I think that's what makes him so hard to prepare for, but when you get a maniac like Joey Janela, you never know what he's going to do. Once again, back up to the top rope as if he's going to fall off a building.
Oh, double stomp.
I'll give him credit. He caught him with that.
This could be it. Oh, nice kick out. Good, good, good. Into a crossface. You're almost there. You got to get your legs to that rope. Sit out into a pin.
Wow, just shrugged him off.
Big boot.
But that's where Joey's strategy is going to fall apart. He's not beating a guy like Hot Sauce Tracy Williams at his own game. He simply does not have the training or the experience. And for whatever reason, he wants to disrespect, you know, these wrestlers that take the art of scientific wrestling so seriously. It blows my mind.
Taking a little too much time and catches the enziguri on the top rope.
Well, the fans started to come alive for him, you know, letting that moment sink in. That was a big mistake.
Fighting off this superplex here. Just keeping hold of that rope.
Oof. Solid body shot.
Headbutt to Janela. He's back up. Oh, Jesus.
He's got the half hatch. And dropping him DDT style in that top buckle.
Into another lariat. Cover him, cover him, cover him. Oh, Penelope getting it. Now this should get her thrown out for sure. Thank God.
10 minutes overdue. Oh, big surprise there.
A low blow from Janela. Oh, Jesus. What's that, a package pile driver?
He's got a variation of it. And that spells victory for Joey Janela. Once again, his madness catching up with his opponent.
Here's your winner, Grapple Fuck